seen the evidence piling up against her, but tonight Casey Anthony snaps back against prosecutors. They're questioning a possible conflict of interest involving her lawyer. Fox 35's Holly Bristow with Casey's response in her own words.
Today, in her own handwriting, Casey Anthony says, quote, "I believe that Mr. Ashton is angry because I have refused to take a plea agreement for a crime I did not commit," end quote. That's part of a written affidavit from Casey Anthony, firing back at prosecutors, saying her retainer agreement with Jose Baez, her attorney, does not, quote, "allow or entitle him to any rights that would allow him to sell my story or that of my daughter, Kaylee Marie Anthony," end quote. Casey's affidavit is attached to Baez's objection and motion to strike, the state's motion to determine potential conflict of interest, to determine if there is a conflict of interest between he and his client. Local defense attorney Diana Tennis explains.
What the state is saying is let her say out loud to the judge and on the record whatever he may want for his career, and however that might not be the best thing for me, I'm okay with that, and I accept it, let the chips fall where they may.
For months, rumors have been swirling how Casey Anthony is paying Jose Baez and the dream team he has put together to help him defend her. Tennis says if there is a conflict of interest and Casey Anthony knows it and says it's okay, if she's found guilty, she would not be able to file a conflict of interest appeal.
It would be a good thing for the state to have.
Tennis says in 12 murder cases and 17 years of practicing law, she's never seen the state attorney's office file a motion like this. But she says it might not be a bad idea for Baez to show how he's getting paid.
Push comes to shove, Jose Baez may be better off if they have this discussion now rather than having this discussion later. Because if his client waives whatever conflict anybody may think that there is, then he's off the hook later.
In Orlando, Holly Bristow, Fox 35 News.
There is no denying Casey has an all-star cast of lawyers on her team. Todd Macaluso just joined the defense. He's worked big cases against automakers and drug companies. And Linda Kenny Bodden is the wife of a famous forensic pathologist. She also defended record producer Phil Spector in his murder trial. Dr. Henry Lee is a big name. He worked on the JonBenet Ramsey, O.J. Simpson, and Lacey Peterson cases. And Dr. Lawrence Kobylsky is a criminal justice and biochemistry expert. He is a frequent guest on Nancy Grace's show. Casey's due in court this Thursday for an evidence hearing. We'll have it covered for you right here on Fox 35 and over the internet on myfoxorlando.com.